What's up, you guys? Today on DNA, Angel's not here. So I got my buddy Adrian, and we're just going to talk. So if you guys want to stick around and hang out, that's fine. What's
Just
up?
gonna talk. It's kind of. I feel like I'm kissing your mic, bro. I put my
Kiss it.
kisses. Cool. My girlfriend might get jealous, actually.
All right, what's up? So before we started this, you wanted to talk about aliens.
Well,
Something
yeah,
about aliens.
I'm not really all into aliens, but I was thinking, like, if aliens say they come to Earth, right, and they see us,
Yeah.
and they don't have ears, so they don't know what noise is, right? They don't have noise. So they come to Earth, right? And they see how you and I are communicating right now. We're like making noise, and you know everything that I'm saying. And you know what I mean, from across the room.
Yeah.
Just our mouths are moving. Wouldn't you think these aliens think that we're telepathic in a way? Because of a sense that they're unaware of.
If they can travel at
Mhm.
an incredible distance, I don't think they think. I think logic and reasoning would be a big part.
You think that? Okay, so if aliens can travel a long distance, do they need sound for that?
Well, so you know the idea of like creating gravity, right? Like when you see Star Wars
Right.
and you go on. So the big thing about Star Wars that's really cool and really fascinating is when they go through that little like shield and they land their like spaceship
Yeah.
on the like pad.
Yeah.
First off, the first thing there that's really interesting is
Lady Organa gets blown up.
no.
That did happen though.
Okay,
Right?
I don't know Star Wars like that. Let me just
Bro,
I'm
come
just
on.
saying the
This is-
science behind it, you know.
What was this?
So
Phantom Menace?
the first thing that's interesting
Mhm.
is the fact that they have a plasma like field that you can go through and it blocks out the zero gravity and outside of space from the inside, which I don't know how accurate that is from real life nowadays.
I don't know how
The
you
other
know that.
the
but then
other
don't know Lady Organa.
the other thing is when you land that spaceship, right? Whatever the sound is. Yeah, you know. Okay. When you land that spaceship and you get out,
I'm just kidding. Go
what do you think should happen when you get out of that spaceship?
Wait. Okay, hold on. So, like, are we in space or no?
We're inside the
The little bubble you were talking about? It's
the-
like a bubble, force field bubble?
Yeah, you're inside that bubble force field that you came into the
Well-
spaceship.
Well, fuck. I don't know what would happen because it doesn't seem
What happens in Star Wars?
like it's almost as if they're indoors, you know?
Okay,
When they're in those little
exactly.
bubble
Okay,
things.
you said that right now. Indoors, right?
Right.
So check it out. That is artificial gravity. That is somebody else making gravity. They
Okay.
learned how to make gravity. Let me just interfere on that or let me just reiterate that. Gravity, dude. You cannot remake gravity.
So it's fake, yeah.
No,
Star
it's not
Wars.
fake. What I'm saying is if a science mindset like aliens were to come to Earth, I think logic and reasoning would be the first thing I think because they're able to compute
So they would catch on. They'd be like,
They would
they're
be
not
like-
they're
they-
not talking. Even though if they couldn't hear, we're talking about aliens that can't hear.
Yes.
So if they came, they'd be smart enough to recognize the fact that we're using sound to communicate, even though they can't even see sound, hear sound.
100%.
Maybe they can see it through instruments. Okay, that makes sense. That makes
because
sense. I believe
because
that.
they're smart enough
Yeah.
to make gravity
Yeah.
from zero gravity.
But they would still have to feel some sort of like, I mean, like forget the whole traveling light years away. They got to feel some sort of like, I don't know, at a disadvantage at the fact that that's like imagine humans, like say we go to a planet and there's humans but they can fly. We'd be like, damn, we're pretty much at a disadvantage compared to them, you know?
What are you talking about?
Like, say an alien seeing two people have a conversation like we are, and they can't hear us. They would probably somehow feel like obsolete.
Like if we went somewhere and we found
Yeah.
out people could fly in their planet.
Yeah, well, it'd be almost similar. Like, imagine if we started going to war with fucking aliens that couldn't use sound, right? And we use sound to fight them.
How would we use sound?
Because
to
we could
fight them?
communicate each other via sound.
Yeah, but they would
Because we
understand.
could hear things.
They would, but they would use their eyes to see what you're doing.
No, well, I mean, say like you got two people, one person on one side of the world and one person on the other, they can communicate with each other. That's say like if you don't have sound, like if you're a species that can't have sound, you know, like wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Like you'd be like, wow, these people or these aliens, you know.
That's an actually valid point. So, you're basically saying if they can't see sound waves,
Yeah.
we'd be able to communicate no matter what. I mean, no matter the fact that they have a gravity cannon, something that can literally send the amount of force of a sun at us.
Yeah.
That since we can talk to each other and different sides of the planet,
Yeah.
we could somehow work around them being non-competent to that.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to hang. I don't know. Or maybe, well, I mean, they got here through light years, so yeah, they could probably fuck us up if they wanted to.
100%.
Yeah,
I think they would.
100%.
I don't think they would hesitate either.
Probably not.
If
If
they wanted to
aliens came
start a
here
war-
and made themselves known, then some shit's gonna go down. Because I feel like if aliens were to come here,
What if they want to be our friends?
you know, man, you know, dude, like the thing with friends, like
Teletubbies, dude. Teletubbies taught me everything I know.
Teletubbies are crazy. bro. I used to
Teletubbies are
watch that shit
aliens
as a little kid.
themselves.
Dude, they're fucking weird. Yeah, Teletubbies. I don't know. Fucking Teletubbies. But what if we went to a planet and it was just full of fucking Teletubbies? Would we just slaughter them all because they're Teletubbies? Just
They
be like-
have TVs in their like stomachs.
So we'll use them as slaves. We'll chain them in our living rooms and we'll just watch. We'll watch Star Wars off
You
their
think-
stomachs.
Oh my gosh,
That's
that
how
would
we
be
would-
awesome.
That's how we would harness their planet.
Somehow you just managed to find out how to wire their.
They're just
Excuse me.
screaming in agony. And you know what? We're aliens that can't hear, so we wouldn't know. It'd be all right.
We would hear though.
But if we,
We
know,
have ears.
I know, but like, imagine like if we weren't. We were just.
You think
another-
when aliens are flying through space and okay, so say they do have ears, and they have like those ears that are just like holes drilled into the side of them.
Yeah.
You think when they're flying through like Earth's atmosphere or space, they just hear?
Dude, they probably if they don't have fucking actual ears and they just have holes in their head, I bet you they could fly through the atmosphere and not hear wind. Right?
Just not be affected by it at all.
Maybe. I'm not a fucking scientist, but that's what.
What
I
if
would
it's a
think.
suit?
A suit?
Like, what if it like that? I've heard a theory of like, what if it's a suit that like they put on,
Right.
and they look just like us,
right.
just like a like completely human, everything. They put on a suit and then they look like the green or gray aliens that we now see.
Underneath the suit that looks like us.
100%.
Well, I mean, that's probably what an alien would do, right? Blend in with the society?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, but why would you need a suit like that unless the suit itself conflicts like gravity? Because, okay, so to go that fast, you would need a counter force.
And to put this on the record, we're not high right now.
Oh, 100%
We're 100%
not
not
high.
smoking weed.
We're not doing anything. This is a conversation of the generations.
I got a Corona here, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, fuck, dude, I don't know. I'd be like, that's crazy. Because think of it like Christopher Columbus when he came to, you know, South America or whatever.
Do you
Central
know that
America or
actual
whatever.
story? Or are you going to
Well, I mean,
are you going to bullshit it?
well, you know, I know probably the fact that I'm pretty sure he came from either Spain or Portugal. You know,
okay.
I'm not.
What happened when he came here?
He came well, I can't really necessarily say here because we're in North America and I'm talking South America. I think he landed in South, right?
Okay, I believe you're right. I believe you're right because I've heard this story.
I actually don't know where he landed.
Do you know what he did when he landed?
Oh yeah, dude. Like he, like just fucking, bro. Well, I know everything that they've told me. You know what I mean? Whether that's what he really did or
Look,
not, I don't know.
He showed up to South America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he told them in 12 days. This is from Neil deGrasse Tyson. This is what he said. He said it in 12 days or like a week.
You're talking about the
time.
sun thing,
Yes.
or the moon thing.
Yes. If you don't give me all your food,
Yeah.
then my God is stronger than your God. Will turn the moon or the sun red. And it was the time during a solar eclipse.
Right. And you know what's fucking wild to me is how do we know that? Like, how do we know that?
Astrology patterns.
No. That is easier to know than knowing the fact that that actually happened. Like that.
Oh, like the past. Like, how do we know that happened in the past?
Yeah, like how do we know?
Probably records. Like he wrote it down in his journal as like a proud founding moment. Like, I'm such a piece of shit. Not a piece of shit. Sorry, let me reiterate.
He probably was a piece of shit.
But like, I'm so proud of this moment.
Yeah.
That this is what I did, and he wrote it down in a journal, and somebody has that journal.
Dude, do you think back in the day, fucking with Columbus, before they discovered the Americas, that there was rich fucking elites in Europe or wherever around the world that wasn't in North and South America yet?
There's always going to be rich people and elite people somewhere in the world.
Right. Do you think some of these rich fucking elites would secretly go to South and North America to pretend that they were gods with their knowledge and technology?
You did not just top what?
Like they pretended to be gods.
You just I think you just started something new on the internet. I think you 100% started something new.
Well, just think about it. Like they used North and South, and no one knew about it. So they used North and South America as like one giant Jeffrey Epstein Island. You know, or something.
I love that.
Right?
I love that expression.
Like just, you know, and they just pretend to be gods, right? And then one day someone got fed up and they're like, you know what? We're going to expose the truth to the world. There's a whole nother side of the world. So now these people can stop acting like gods.
And the one person that actually heard it and believed it was Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, maybe he was like,
oh my gosh,
he was paid by some okay, so a bunch of elitists went to like, you know, South America, right? And they're getting their dicks wet from these Native Americans and shit, right? Because they're pretending to be gods. I bet you they kicked one fucking like guy out, you know, and that guy got pissed and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go tell the whole world. And then he went and found Christopher Columbus and probably offered him hella millions of dollars to go and expose this shit.
What if it was just like it got exposed and Christopher Columbus was like, everybody was like, nah, that's not possible because like they were blind to it at the time.
Right.
And Christopher Columbus was like, that sounds real. Let me go look at it. So he goes over there and he starts telling them he's a god.
Well,
because that lines up to the reason why he would say, my God's greater than your God.
Well, the whole thing was what they say is that you're right in a sense, but what they say, like what they tell us, you know, in school and the people, you know, who tell us what to believe, what they say is that Christopher Columbus was looking for India or something like that and just sailed either the wrong way or too far or some shit like that, ended up in America. So they say it was an accident, that he didn't actually know it was there until he accidentally sailed there. That's what I heard in high school, bro. Like if shit changed,
but what
I don't
if that
know.
wasn't
True.
the reason?
Exactly. What if it was?
What if
it was
you
because of what I
are
just
correct?
Said? Yeah, exactly.
What if that was the reason?
That's what I'm saying.
You were correct,
and it probably is. It's like because you know what. Rich elitist people know these things, and of course some of these motherfuckers want to be gods, and they would go down there and make people sacrifice people and
let's be honest,
kill babies and shit.
Not to be not
because rich people like to kill babies. I don't know why, but they like to kill babies.
I think that don't put that
put that on record.
Don't put that on record. I think that's
I don't know, dude.
I think you shouldn't put that on record, but definitely one of the things that I should reiterate is that might be something that happened
right.
in Europe at that time because a lot of people weren't knowledgeable.
Yeah, not at all.
A lot of people did not know. I mean, let me just put this out there.
Yeah.
If they were knowledgeable, discovery was always an option. Let me hop on a ship, but they didn't have the funds. So
Yeah.
maybe you could be right about both of them, or
Mhm.
you could be right about one. You could be right about none of it.
Yeah.
But that's a really good conspiracy. That's
Bro, you never know. You never know. Some fucking white dude in fucking Italy, his people fucking don't like him because he's, fat and ugly or some shit. And he's just like, you know what? I heard, the Vikings told me that there's some fucking place down there with people with, wearing feathers and peacocks and shit, stabbing each other and killing, babies. He was probably like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there. That sounds chill, he's like, I could really, persuade some people. What if that was like the first cult leader?
cult leader.
The fucking dude that went from Europe all the way to South America to the, Aztecs or Mayans or
I think it
whatever.
was like a 3-month trip to make it there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's long enough for motherfuckers to die, bro. Like the old guy, like the old guy who's been sailing long enough his whole life. That dude probably wouldn't make it. It'd be that bad.
Sonny, I can't make it the next 2 months.
Dude, what if all those sailors were gay, bro? Did they bring
Dude.
women at all? And if they did everyone fuck them? And if they did they fight over them? Like, what's going on there? Like, because there's no.
I love how there was so many if they dids. If
Yeah,
they
bro.
did.
Like, because fuck, dude. What if someone fell in love with a boat hooker or
God.
knocked her up, bro, and then
Oh my God, you did not just say that.
dog. Imagine being a boat hooker.
Oh my.
Imagine being Christopher
You'd make
Columbus's
bank.
boat hooker.
Your bank would be whiskey.
Maybe. Yeah, and then they pay these hookers hella fucking money, and like a mile before they get back to land, they just throw them overboard, get their money back. Fuck these bitches.
She took me dry. Let me throw her overboard.
These hoes were gold diggers to begin with. Fucking. God damn.
Me and Angel were actually talking about a script that involves steampunk pirates, and maybe we can add something to do with that, where it's like, oh, she drained me dry, and then they like shoot her out of like an industrial-sized cannon out of their ship.
That would be wild, bro. That would be. Yeah, that'd be wild. That would suck to be her, honestly.
She would not know. By the time she got shot out, she'd probably lose all like faintness.
If you got shot out of a cannon, you'd probably die inside
Probably.
the cannon.
You'd hit terminal velocity in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking.
Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know.
God damn, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just wild, bro.
You got any more stuff?
No, I think I'm gonna try to drink this beer really quick. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Christopher Columbus. What if he was an alien?
Or he got guided by aliens.
Maybe we're all just guided by aliens.
What if we're all a product of aliens?
Maybe. I mean, like, why not? Like, if we're a product of aliens, it has to be because we have to be used as some sort of slave or something. Because we're very mechanical if you think about it. Humans.
Mechanical?
Yeah, but like without actually being mechanical. We're like a mechanic being, like we have innards we got like a database in our head that's like, the whole, the thing that controls us, and we're almost in a sense like,
A machine.
a machine. And we're just a biological machine, instead of metal, we're made out of shit that's created from the fucking ground. I don't even know, bro.
Ooh, so that way we can get more can get created than a finite amount.
Yeah, that way, you know, not only are we easy to fucking kill, we're also easy to make. And it's just like, you know, who knows?
My only thing is, why would they let us kill ourselves?
You know, maybe aliens are just like fucking, you know, parents that went to the store real quick, and humans are just kids left at home. Like, they come back like, what the fuck? You guys got so far. You created pyramids 10,000 years ago, and then fucking wiped each other out, and now you're restarting. And
What store are they going to? What would the store be named?
the intergalactic flea market.
Why is it always intergalactic? Wouldn't it be like, if it was just common to them, wouldn't it be called something the common?
It'd actually be in their language.
I don't know if that's racist or not.
Bro, I think I just fucking offended some aliens right now. I'm sorry, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Didn't mean to offend you guys.
I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, my bad. No, who knows, bro? That shit's crazy.
I mean,
It's nice to just be drinking some beers.
chilling. I mean, definitely would love to be traveling the cosmos doing this.
Yeah, dude, like some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy shit.
You've watched that movie before?
No, I'm currently trying to read the book. Trying to read.
You read the book?
Trying to.
I don't like the answer.
I found out that first I have to learn how to read. So it's been it's been a journey. It's been a
hitchhiking.
It's been a
guide to the
hitchhiking
galaxy.
guide on its own.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, but yeah. No, I mean it's okay. Like they kind of lose me, but they kind of lost me. I read like,
Why don't you watch the movie?
cause you know like what they all say. You know, movies aren't as good as the books unless it's Lord of the Rings. 'Cause
I
holy
understand
shit,
that,
that's
but
lit.
watch the movie. I've watched the movie, and the movie was terrific.
The movie was actually good.
Yeah. Kylie hates it.
Kylie hates it. Well,
Kylie.
that's because she's a girl. Let's be honest
Yeah,
here.
girl.
Girls hate anything that involves outer space, bro. Like, if
You're
you
like, oh
told
my gosh, it's so amazing.
Bro,
It's just a finite universe. They're like, and
if
it
the
does,
truth
it doesn't-
came out that outer space didn't exist, girls wouldn't care. It would be men that'd be like, what the fuck? All my hopes and dreams just got crushed. The whole point of there being outer space is that there's better fucking...
I wanted to be an astronaut. Okay.
I thought the grass was greener, and now there's no fucking grass or green. Like, what the fuck? And girls wouldn't care. They'd be thinking about other shit.
Not shitting on women. We're
Not shitting on women.
shitting on women.
In fact,
you guys don't care because space isn't that cool, I guess.
it's not cool. And you guys don't like lightsabers or you know, like force choke unless it's in bed.
Oh my god.
You know that's when they start liking force choke when it's in bed. Yeah, now you like Star
definitely
Wars.
not
all of a
kid friendly.
sudden.
Let me just say that much.
Nah, dude, I don't fucking beat up kids, you know? I'm pretty friendly. Not too friendly. I'm not Michael Jackson.
Canceled.
Yeah,
Canceled.
Hashtag canceled.
Whatever.
Who was the first person to be canceled? Hitler. No. Now that I think about it. No, I'm just kidding, bro. That's a touchy subject.
Yeah, you can't touch the button or else
those-
you fucking...
Those poor Polands who suffered in the war. Just the poor Polands.
No more. No more. Please don't. Please don't. No, it's terrible. No, that's terrible. We're not laughing. No, it's terrible, but funny's funny. You can't.
That's true. You know, the world's pretty much a tough place right now. It's actually going to pretty much shit. So if you can't say a joke or laugh at a joke, shit. Well,
Don't say that, dude.
you know, I almost feel bad for people.
We check.
things are pretty wild right now. Like what's going on with like Russia and all that.
Dude, Tiger King.
Ukraine.
Tiger King just got told that he's no longer convicted.
Dog, I don't know what's crazier, the fact that they found Carol Baskin's husband or the fact that Ukraine's being invaded.
I think Carol Baskin's husband.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. You find his ass in a tiger. Carol Baskin's tiger.
You hear that?
Yeah, your door's rattling with the wind, I think.
Or no, it's just chinchillas.
Oh, dude, your chinchillas are crazy, bro.
No, we have chinchillas, by the way.
Dude, I've learned the hard way that chinchillas spray piss.
They don't care about your feelings.
They don't care about your eyeballs.
No,
And
they don't care about nothing about you. They want you to leave them the hell alone.
They want you to leave them the hell alone. And they might not, attack you or kill you, but they'll definitely R. Kelly your eyeballs hard. Like, that shit burned, bro. Like, damn.
Well,
But they're cute, though. They're like gremlins. You can't get them wet. I don't understand that. Like, those little, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? They were like, I forgot what the word they were called.
Exactly.
The gremlins,
The
after.
mogwais.
Is that what that was? Is
The
that what that was?
mogwai or
I don't
whatever.
know how you know that, bro. I don't know how
I
you know
love that movie.
Me too. I like that movie. It was pretty good. Yeah.
You see my little guy over there? The doughboy?
Where?
The Pillsbury doughboy?
Dude, you got so much shit. I feel like I'm playing I Spy right now. I mean, I
Look,
Spy a what?
Underneath the chicken.
Okay, well, now I got to look for a chicken. So.
Between the duck and the ship.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, you know what? The first YouTube video I ever watched was the Pillsbury Doughboy when he got tickled and like he shit a little bit. It was like diarrhea.
What?
Dude, mad funny, bro. Like I'm
Oh
talking
my
like I'm like 6-7 years old. YouTube just dropped. Like YouTube was the new shit.
Isn't that crazy? You could just post whatever you want now.
No, you were able to post whatever you wanted back then. Now YouTube's hella restricted.
No, I'm saying like back then you had to buy all this expensive setup, and now it's like, yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's not too much expensive.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays you can just make a video off your iPhone.
You can go to the store, buy a phone, and post a video.
Exactly. Yeah, that is actually very true. So
More accessible. That's crazy. Yeah. You don't have any stories you want to tell?
Dude, I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of stories out there. It's just...
You want to make your own right now? This is
Make
kind of
up a
what we
story?
do on this.
On a cold and winter night.
Well, you don't have to do the voices. You just make a story up.
No, I'm just kidding. I feel like you can't make up a story unless you do a voice.
Really? Then do it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, like, you'd have to, like, get
Be in
into
character?
Yeah, get into character.
So who's your character and who's my character?
All right,
And
dude.
what kind of story are we making?
Ooh, we're getting down.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's like, it's hard to say it because it depends. What kind of story would you want to do?
Let's do a story about space.
Story about space.
We
Okay.
just talked about it for about 20 minutes.
All right. We did. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so, we got a spaceship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't hear anything. So we're deaf aliens. All right.
So it's
And,
all just head nodding. Nobody can tell if
It's
we're even doing
honestly,
anything or not.
if an alien cannot talk
Okay,
via sound,
these
how would they
aliens-
communicate?
These aliens
Uh-huh.
can fill frequencies. So like
Ooh.
bum 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 would have a frequency.
Maybe so.
So we can make our whole language right now.
Would just
And
spell
then
like tapping
you just
counters
gotta
and
you
shit.
no, just like
That's true. So they communicate through vibrating. So it's almost like they're reading Braille, but with their fucking
with their tongues.
what?
With
Well,
their tongues. Or
Oh,
with their throats.
I was thinking just maybe even just the skin on their arms or legs or back or something. You know,
Yeah, but how are we gonna perceive that to the audience that's listening?
that's very true. But I also don't want to make some moaning noises or.
You don't have to moan. Okay, how about in the case that you don't want to do that, the aliens can actually hear and listen.
Bro, I know, right? I wonder what I just said too. I feel, I feel vulnerable right now.
I feel vulnerable.
I think I just allowed some evil alien spirits into my soul.
You get possessed.
Yeah, I know. Fucking.
So, how does the story go? Start it.
Oh, we're actually gonna do this.
Yes, we're actually gonna do this.
All right. So this is what it is. We're two aliens. We can't hear anything.
No, why are you doing the whole we can't? No, we can hear. We can hear.
It's got me hooked.
Hey, we can hear. We'll do another one.
Okay, all right. We're two aliens.
Okay.
All right, and we just picked up Christopher Columbus,
Okay.
and we're telling him that hey, there's some your king back at home. He's pretending to be a god, and
Are we mad at him? Are we mad at Christopher Columbus?
No, we're not mad at Christopher Columbus. We're gonna we look at him with a sense of hope. He's gonna be our tool, because Christopher Columbus's king acts like a god when he goes visits South America with the natives. So Christopher Columbus wants to help us, or we want him to help us be the god to his king.
Yeah.
Think about that. So like he may show up in a big ass boat to these fucking natives and make them fucking suck his pee-pee, and we're gonna come flying down in a spaceship.
Right behind him?
Right behind him, dude. To the point where he's bending
Okay.
over.
Okay. So, Christopher Columbus gets in our ship. We
Yeah.
pick him up one night on a ship.
Yeah, he's drunk as fuck. I don't know why, but he's just drunk.
Glowing green light or whatever light,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we pick him up. You start. What's the first alien say?
Young Sir Christopher, I see you're very drunk today.
Why you get drunk?
And Christopher Columbus would say, because it's fucking 1600s and there's nothing else to do.
You gotta make another voice.
How the fuck would Christopher Columbus? He was either Portuguese or Spanish. I
It's
don't know.
1600.
He'd be like,
What else is there to do?
He'd be like, you don't know say English? See?
Let me put the transmitter on him.
Yo soy Christopher Columbus. Yo vato, eh? And then we'd be like, Christopher Columbus, we must stick this anal probe in your asshole. And he's going to be like, no mommies? No mommies way? I don't know, bro.
You can't think of a story? All right.
I mean, I can. I just don't know, like, what are we pitching a story? Are we acting a story?
We're making our own story.
Yeah. All right. So we're two aliens. We're picking up Christopher Columbus. All right.
From the air.
From the air, dude. We don't even know. We just snatched his ass up. We just picked him up, bro. Like, he's like floating to the point where he's like floating through his house, because we got that.
He don't have a house. Well, no, yeah, they have houses.
He's got a casita.
He has a casita.
Little casita. And we pull him out, and we go, Christopher Columbus, we don't like how you guys are treating South America as a Epstein Island.
Why would you say Epstein?
And
just chill off the Epstein,
bro. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein, that shit's crazy, bro.
Okay, let's not politics. Let's not go into
No,
that.
this isn't politics. This is
That's politics.
Is it?
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like it has to do with human trafficking.
I feel like it has a lot to do with
Which is what I think in some sort of way, Christopher Columbus was a human trafficker.
The fuck did this just turn into?
What, you don't believe that?
1 second. I'm not even gonna comment on that.
No, think about it. He took people from South America to fucking Spain or wherever the fuck. Right? That's human trafficking, literally the definition. Yeah, so Dominic does not believe that Christopher Columbus was a human trafficker. When it sounds a lot like that's kind of what he is. I don't know what Dom's doing right now. He just went outside. Yeah. I feel like I'm just going to have to talk to myself now. Dude, I realized while you were gone, I realized something. Like, no, talking to yourself is sometimes harder than talking to a girl.
Huh?
You just don't, like, you know what I mean? You just don't know what to say sometimes.
To yourself?
Yeah.
I say what I want to hear.
You just talk to yourself all the time?
I mean, yeah.
All right, now you're an alien who can't hear anything. How? What voices are going on in your head? How do you talk to yourself? If
You wouldn't hear voices, you'd hear hums.
you're an alien that can't hear anything, but you
wouldn't
can't hear hums because you can't.
Yeah, you want to hear hums. I don't. I think you would hear like.
Well, okay. Well, think of think of Helen Keller. She's never seen anything. She's never heard anything her whole life. What kind of thoughts is she? Is she having thoughts in pictures?
100.
But how would she know what a picture is? She's never seen a picture.
So what?
So how does she?
What does your brain think about when you go to bed?
Things that I've seen and heard with my eyes and ears.
Okay.
Obviously, but hers doesn't work. So what does she dream of?
I would like to ask her.
Just waves.
No,
Just like sound waves. Just like vibrations.
That's probably like.
You think she just dreams of vibrations?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Certain vibrations probably like make her feel like better.
That's crazy. Well, technically that's kind of true too, you know? Like hertz and music and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Helen Keller. What a G. You know, if you ever think your life is hard, just remember that there is a bitch who is blind and deaf.
Why did you call her a bitch?
I mean, a hag. I mean, oh, hold on. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No,
she can't see or hear this, so.
I know, so it's okay, right? So, you know, I think she'll be all right. Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna stop it here. Thanks for checking in, you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry to end it with Helen Keller, but
hey, she was an American. She was an American hero.
Happy to do it whenever we can. Check in next time. We definitely got that special guest coming in. Oh wait, no, hold up. Thanks, you guys. For checking in. Subscribe, like for DNA. We're gonna be doing a lot more of this. This is Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate you coming in.
No worries. It was fun.
I mean, it's definitely, we're gonna go back to drinking and finishing off this night greatly.
Yep.
But all right, you guys, like, subscribe. Peace.